My name is Eliza, and I grew up on the beautiful slopes of Blue Mountain in Jamaica. The air was fresh and cool, and the mornings were filled with the sweet sounds of birds singing among the tall trees. My father was a humble farmer, and our small farm was blessed with rich soil that produced the finest coffee and fruits. Life was simple but fulfilling, and I cherished every moment spent working alongside my family. One day, while I was picking coffee cherries with my father, we heard laughter and the rumble of voices down the mountain. Curious, I saw young people making their way up the path. They wore bright clothes, and their laughter echoed through the valley. I had never seen them before. My heart raced as I watched them approach. Among the group was a young man named Samuel. He was tall and confident, with a warm smile that radiated kindness. As he got closer, he noticed me and our eyes met. In that brief moment, time seemed to stand still. I felt a connection I had never experienced before. "Hi there," he called out, waving at me. "What a beautiful place you have here." I smiled shyly and waved back, feeling a flutter in my heart. Samuel and his friends were visiting from the city, seeking to experience the beauty of the mountains and the vibrant culture of the countryside. They had come to learn about coffee farming, and my father was happy to show them around. Over the next few days, Samuel and I spent a lot of time together. He was genuinely interested in our way of life. We walked through the coffee fields, and I taught him how to pick the cherries, explaining how we process them to make our famous Blue Mountain coffee. He took it all in, asking thoughtful questions and showing real passion for the art of farming. As we shared stories about our lives, I learned that Samuel was a businessman from Kingston. He was ambitious and had dreams of expanding his family's small coffee shop into a popular cafe. He wanted to bring authentic Jamaican flavors to the city. I admired his drive and vision. As the days passed, my feelings for Samuel deepened. We spent evenings sitting on the porch under the stars, talking and laughing about our dreams and aspirations. I felt a joy I had never known, a feeling of being understood and cherished. Samuel respected my life as a farmer and loved the simple things that made my heart sing. But I also felt a pang of worry. Would he truly want a simple farmer's daughter when he had the bustling city awaiting him? I hesitated to share my feelings. I had grown close to him, but uncertainty lingered in my heart. One evening, as we walked through the coffee plantation, the sun began to set, painting the sky in shades of pink and orange. The beauty of the moment took my breath away. Samuel turned to me, his deep brown eyes reflecting the colors of the sky. "Eliza," he said softly, "I have to be honest with you. I've fallen for you. This place, it feels like home, and it's because of you. I want to carry a piece of Blue Mountain with me wherever I go." My heart soared. I could hardly believe what I was hearing. "But your life is in the city, Samuel. What would you want with a farmer's daughter like me?" My voice trembled, unsure of how to express my joy and fear. "Because you are part of this place," he replied, taking my hands in his. "You have shown me the beauty of life here, and I want to bring that joy to my cafe. I don't just want to be a businessman. I want to be a partner in our dreams. I can't imagine leaving you behind." In that moment, everything felt right. We stood under the magical hues of sunset, and it felt like the world was just ours. I realized that love could bridge the gap between our different lives. We could create a future together that honored both the mountains and the hustle of the city. As weeks turned into months, our relationship flourished. Samuel visited every chance he got, and I would show him the beauty of Blue Mountain, the cascading waterfalls, the fragrant coffee blossoms, and the breathtaking views. With him, my ordinary days became extraordinary. Eventually, Samuel invited me to visit him in Kingston, and I felt nervous. It was a chance to see his world. When I arrived, I was amazed by the city's lights and energy. Samuel took me to see his family's cafe, which was filled with the aroma of freshly brewed coffee and pastries. On the counter, he had placed a jar filled with coffee beans from my family's farm, showcasing our roots. "Welcome to my little dream," he said proudly, gesturing around. "This cafe represents all the journeys of farmers like your father and their hard work. I want people to taste the heart of Blue Mountain with every sip." In that moment, I understood. This cafe wasn't just about business. It was a way to honor my family, my life, and the love we had built together. As the months went by, we supported each other's dreams. I began to learn about business alongside him, helping to promote the cafe and connect it with local farmers to source their products. Each day felt fulfilling as I saw Samuel's vision come to life, with a piece of my heart nestled in it. Eventually, Samuel asked me to marry him, handing me a ring made from the finest materials, shimmering like the stars that watched over our shared dreams. "Will you build our future together?" he asked, looking hopeful. Tears filled my eyes.
Yes.
"I would love to build our dream together," I replied with a joyous heart. With our union came the blending of our worlds. We hosted celebrations at the cafe, where I would share traditional dishes from Blue Mountain, and he introduced city folks to the rich culture of the countryside. Soon enough, Samuel and I became a symbol of a beautiful partnership, one that showcased the harmonious blending of rural life with the city's vibrancies. Together, we created a legacy that embraced love, family, and the power of dreams. Years later, as I stood in our cafe surrounded by the aroma of coffee and laughter, I looked back on that fateful day when I first met Samuel on the slopes of Blue Mountain. My heart swelled with gratitude for the journey we had taken and the love we had built. It proved to me that love knows no boundaries and can flourish anywhere, whether in the heart of the mountains or the bustle of the city. Please like and subscribe. Thank you for your support.